Alright, it is the first day of the spring quarter. It is April 1st, first day of April. And today's my first day since, I think, like the second week of winter quarter, of actively attempting to go to a classroom on campus for a class. I think it'll be an interesting day. Put out a video a while back talking about, my mental health and anxiety and this anxiety phobia that I am dealing with currently. And today's the first day that I really have to confront it on a whole other scale. And I have been working with a professional therapist to come up with strategies and action plan for myself to kind of find a way to get through the whole class and create a successful environment for myself. So we'll see how it goes. Catherine went to her class, and I have my first class at 10, so I should get changed and dressed and eat breakfast. Okay, so 10 o'clock has come and has gone by, so I did not make it to my first class. I'm not actually registered for that class yet, so I'm kind of okay there. Kind of. It was a PE class, so I get like 3 absences that I can take. I probably shouldn't have taken the first one, but I don't know. I was feeling a little anxious about going, which doesn't make sense because it's outside. But Catherine got home and basically told me pepperoni is not a breakfast, which is correct. So I'm going to go eat breakfast like a normal human. There's pancake batter. I think I'm going to change to that. I think will also make me feel a little better. Alright, let's change. Already changed. The one super annoying thing with anxiety and this whole thing, there's many annoying things, but one of the annoying things is that because I'm more stressed out, I also break out more on my face. I've had a whole bunch of pimples everywhere. So definitely obnoxious, and can't do anything about it on video because photoshopping on video is ridiculously hard. So yeah, you get to deal with me and my pimply face. Alright, let's go eat some pancakes. Morning.
Morning. Wait,
Play with the kitties. Oh boy.
Go. Like the wind.
So living in this apartment, we only have an electric stove and the one burner. We have some pastries on there that Catherine made. But this burner, which is the main big burner, doesn't always work that great, and it just gets disconnected a little bit. And it gets super annoying because you're trying to cook something like pancakes and the burner just won't stay hot. So when I get tired of that, I use the little gas stove that we have, and that's what we're doing this morning for the pancakes. Another thing with this whole anxiety, phobia, all this mental health stuff is I tend to get stressed out really easily. I get anxious, my heart starts beating really fast. A lot of times right in the morning, but it could literally be anywhere. So I've resorted to drinking a lot of herbal tea, stuff without caffeine. So I don't drink coffee right now, nothing with caffeine, but quite a bit of chamomile. This is a fresh mint leaf tea that I've been drinking. So, just things to help keep my body and anxiousness at bay when I can, especially when I'm just at home and I'm not even doing anything that I feel should trigger anything, but I'm feeling anxious and triggered, I guess.
Kiss.
See ya. Yep. I'm gonna go get ready to go to class, and just saying that is nerve-wracking. Like, I can feel it, and I don't think it would be any less nerve-wracking if I didn't say it. I'm nervous. I'm, like, this is the raw me, not the one that you always see. A lot of times, it's the very confident me. But right now, this is the real me that has been dealing with this for the last couple months and is going to be confronting it for the first time in a couple months. So, off to class. Here we go. When I put out that first video about the fact that I was dealing with mental health stuff, the amount of support I got from y'all was just awesome. It was great to know that you guys were going to like be supportive about that, and it was also really interesting to hear from other people that were also dealing with mental health, and it's also part of the reason that I still want to talk about some of the mental health things that I'm going through. Specifically today. Like, today is the big one. Not saying that the days coming aren't going to be as significantly large, but if I'm going to put it to scale, like, today is going to be the hardest day. And it's only one class, so tomorrow might be harder because it's 2. You know, it gave me kind of a bit more courage to, 1, keep on talking about this, but also 2, to keep, you know, that I can be honest about who I am on my YouTube channel, and that I don't have to be this idealistic version of myself all the time. Alright, so we found the classroom. Unfortunately, it's locked, and it's not actually a classroom, it's a conference room. So a couple things that I just did. Once I got there, I tried to see if it was open. It wasn't, so I couldn't actually go look. And then what I did was I looked around the area to see kind of where there were exits. I found the stairwell that's nearest. It's literally like 10 steps away. So that's really nice. And so now I'm just waiting, and the waiting game begins. Okay, so maybe this plan didn't work as well as I thought. Because I couldn't get into the classroom, it feels like I've stood here for like 10 minutes and like everything's just kind of rushing. So I'm gonna go see if it's unlocked. It's not. I'm gonna go distract myself somehow. I think this might be a mirror of what the other classroom looks like. I'm going to see if I can just chill in here for a little bit and get acclimated. It's a conference room, it's not a classroom. It's a different setup, and I think I feel a lot more comfortable in it. Still a tad nervous, but feel a lot better that this is not like a traditional classroom. Like, I don't know, there's one table and the chairs are around it, and I can sit by this, or well, hopefully I'll be able to sit by the door. I did some deep breathing techniques that my therapist worked with me on, so I'm hoping that has helped me calm down. I feel like my heart rate has gone down a bit since when I was over in the staircase for way too long. Definitely feeling a little bit better. So we're gonna go move, I think, into the other classroom. Alright, so that was my first class. I totally lucked out having it in a conference room. That was super nice. I did not need to feel as stressed out as I thought I would be because of it. Also, it's a Doctor Who class, so like we spent the time watching Doctor Who and talking about Doctor Who. So completely engrossed. Was not even like, the episode we watched was midnight, so well, like definitely a terrifying episode, and I was 100% like focused on that and not focused on being doubt about being in a room. Especially because I sat by the door. That was also super helpful. And there was only one table. No one was really near me that I was worried about. Like, I don't know if there's something I needed to do. I was going to like trip over them. I felt good. I think it might be a little different for tomorrow because I'm in an actual classroom tomorrow. But I'm going to try to channel the feeling I had today, really focus on what they're talking about, and hope that it distracts me from everything else that's going on. And you know, if you're dealing with anxiety or depression or mental health, I encourage you to reach out to someone who can help you, be it a professional, a friend, or a family member. Talk to them, see what ideas and strategies they have so you succeed in what you're doing. I know that it is starting to rain, so I am going to get going. Also, I'm starting to feel a slightly bit of anxious just standing here on campus. I don't know why. When I feel I can do this like very raw, true self of me kind of stuff, I'll post it. I know today I wanted to make sure I did it just so I had something to look back on to show myself that, look, you can do it. And yes, I skipped my first class today. I was feeling a little too anxious. But I made it to the second one, and it can only get better, right? Or as I hope it will. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to be awesome.